Her culinary career spans 30 years and across the entire United States. Chef Kimberly Brock Brown joins us. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I'm good. You getting started already?
I'm making some pancakes. I'm ready for you.
Okay, the first thing I want to ask you, National Pancake Day. To me, I think they're worth way more than just breakfast. What makes them so versatile?
Oh, well, the pancakes itself, be that it's National Pancake Day and all, and remember, pancakes are not just for breakfast. It's all day long. You can eat a pancake. So, I did some samples, chicken on top of it, some sausages, because the sauce that I made with the Four Roses bourbon is just perfect for that. So if you can remember that it's a great economical meal, something quick and easy, and a little bit more love when you make the pancake batter yourself. So it's a really good thing to do for the family. Simple.
And it goes back a long, long way. This is not something that the world just discovered like 100 years ago. It's been around a long time.
No, we've been eating flapjacks and pancakes for a long time because it is simple and it is ingredients that you usually have on hand anyway. The flour, eggs, milk, butter, some flavor, sugar. So those simple ingredients, which are really staples in your kitchen, is something that you use to make these pancakes. And so people have added twists and turns, like mine has buttermilk, but it's not required. So just for your flavors, you can switch it up and change things around. So this one, the one I've got now, is self-rising flour. And I like my white lily self-rising because, that's how we roll. And then baking soda and some sugar. Add all my dry ingredients first. It's in the bowl, kind of mix them together first. And then I've got my buttermilk ready to go. Room temperature is better so that when you add your melted butter, combine it, the butter doesn't seize up and get cold again because you want it all to incorporate one time. A couple of eggs, a little vanilla to go into it, mix them all together, and then you just whisk to incorporate to get the batter. Right?
What does the buttermilk do for it?
Do enough to mix it together. And then you want to let it set and get all happy together in the bowl. It's a very thick batter. When you let it set, it's all right if you got little lumps in it, whatever, but it's a very thick batter, you can see. About 15 minutes to get it to where it needs to be at rest. And then you put them on your grill. So you make sure the tip is, make sure your grill or your skillet is hot enough so that when you put the batter on it, and I use the scoop, to get the right amount, same size every time. When you put it on there, you hear that sizzle, and to know that they're done, that you can flip it, because you only need to flip one time.
Right.
Is that you see a little bit around the rim, it starts to set, turn a little brown. You see the bubbles come up in the middle, then you know it's good to flip. But what I also got warming is like the topping, the cherry on the cake is that lovely, I make the Four Roses bourbon maple syrup to go with it. So this is kicking it up a notch. So if you really love yourself, love your family, adding caramelized sugar and adding this bourbon to it, it really, because the sugar is so hot, like 300 degrees, it burns off the alcohol and it just leaves you the great flavor of the bourbon. And then you add the real maple syrup to it, not the artificial flavor, but the real maple syrup added to it. A couple of eggs to get it tightened up. And that syrup is on point, especially when you serve it warm. You just put it on your pancakes, and it just does your heart good when you do it. So I've got some over here, already set up, ready to go. So you can do it with bananas on top of it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a bananas foster kind of thing with that bourbon. That looks just yum, nice and thick. Or you can do it with some chicken tenders, chicken and pancakes if you want to do a little bit extra for your dinner. Or for breakfast too, because sometimes, you want chicken in the morning, a little fried chicken piece on there. Or just plain strawberries, little grilled sausage on it, and it's good to go. It's just good stuff.
What is it about bourbon and maple syrup that the flavors marry so well?
I think it's because, the way it's aged in the oak. So you got those trees going, all right? The maple and oak, and, it's nature. It's natural. I think it will go together so well, right? So I think that's it. It's not overpowering. This is a great, I use this sauce also when I do like a bread pudding. It goes really well. It's great if you do something with pumpkin. So it lends itself to savory, like I said, with the chicken. Because, you do bourbon chicken all the time. Mm-hmm. Right? And you do chicken and pancakes, chicken and waffles, all that stuff too. So it's just a win-win for all that.
Well, we have Wake Up Wednesday at our house where we have a breakfast for dinner, and we need to just change it and make it any night we want.
For dinner. Don't forget now, this is staple stuff in your house. So doing it for dinner, it's very economical. When people are looking at how to stretch their dollar. So any way I can figure out how to use something twice in a menu, it's gold.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Where can we go to learn more about you and what you're making?
Oh, so, working with 100 Pleats, as one of their chefs, that you can do more cooking online at home, because most of us are still at home. So it's a good way, you get tired of eating the same old recipe, same old thing for dinner. What's for dinner? Oh, not that again. So you get a one-on-one lesson with the chef from 100 Pleats, and you learn something new, and you put some more things in your itinerary to how you cook dinner, or how you cook a breakfast, or how you cook a meal. Some of us do desserts. Show you how to make a marzipan rolls, how to decorate something, make it just more of a specialty cake for yourself or for your loved ones. But also the entree part, so you might want to learn how to make pancakes or make that, pumpkin souffle as it gets towards to be the fall or whatever's in season. So, we do things to help you, the homemaker, cook like we, the professionals, do.
That's wonderful. Got to stretch our culinary game. We'll put the link on